Welcome to the voice of the Lord. Our verse for today is in Proverbs 20, verse 25. It is a trap for a man to dedicate something rashly, and only later to consider his vows. Do you make vows without thinking? See, a lot of people, they are trapped by the vows, the promises that they make, because they were not thinking about it. See, they thought that, they can fulfill everything that they promised. But when they consider it later, wow, they made a mistake. It was a mistake. And now they reconsider what they have made as a vow. Friends, you are trapped in your own words if you do that. If you make a rash promise, a rash vow, especially when you make a vow before God. See, in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 5, we are told, dear friends, that don't make rash promises before God. Amen. Reconsider it first, friends. Think about it before you make any promise, because you cannot make God a fool. He will surely come and demand that we fulfill our promise. Amen. And that's why, you see, if you want to be blessed, then don't make promises. Just do what you can do. But if you promise beyond what you can do, then you are trapped. Therefore, friends, think about it before you make any promise. Nobody is forcing you to make a promise anyway, right? It is your own vow. It is your own decision. So if you are not being forced to do it, then don't be rash. Amen. Think about it, pray about it, and after that, you make a promise and quickly fulfill it. Amen. Well, there will always be someone that will come and demand from you the fulfillment of whatever you made as a promise. When God made a promise, friends, He made sure that He will fulfill all His promises. That's why even Joshua, after seeing what God had done and what God had promised, in the end of his life, well, he made this conclusion, friends, that every good promise that God made had been fulfilled. Why? Because God is not a man that He should change His mind. He will not make a promise that He will not keep or He will not fulfill. And He demands the same thing from us. So don't make a promise. You know why? Because if you make a promise, the person that you made a promise to are expecting you to do it. Amen. If you promise them help, they expect that you will help. And so maybe others had offered some help, but because you already made a promise, they would decline. Say, no. Well, I got a friend that already made a promise to help me. And so on that day itself, if you don't show up, if you don't help the person on that day itself, what will happen? Then he will find himself in trouble because you did not fulfill your promise. So friends, again, consider the effect of all these promises. Someone is relying on those promises, and don't fail them, friends. Don't fail them. In the same way that if someone promised you something, you want them also to fulfill their promise to you. All right? And so if that is your expectation of others, then do it yourself. So what have you promised? Are there promises that you've made in the past that you have not fulfilled yet? Especially the vows that you made before God. If you have not fulfilled yet, friends, then today is the day for you to do it. God will not forget what you may promise. Amen. He will demand from you. And so why don't you do it? And as you do, because you made a good promise, friends, and you fulfill your promise, you will be rewarded for it. Amen. It might be painful, friends, today for you to do what you have promised, but you will surely be rewarded. Therefore, don't trap yourself by your unfulfilled promises. Amen. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May His face shine upon each one of you and be gracious unto you, and lift up His countenance on you and give you His peace, His shalom. God bless. See you again next time. Bye.